product and title key files aside for my Switch emulation practices, you all decided it was a grander idea after Wanda left to go inside of this area where Cordova briefly for a small moment felt like Cathal, who was departed from his soul and body and was a ghost for a bit, and then he wasn't a ghost. You met up with a biomage, and you have recruited him to your party. Gortus Vinland.
I've heard of his saga.
Take 2 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and also there's the apparently there's some degree of fuckery where apparently my character's spirit just, is inclined to slurp up nearby souls that happen to be loose now.
Yeah,
It's
you
learning.
felt your spirits lifted.
Womp womp.
Let that sink in the silence.
What the fuck does it want now?
And we can't forget the good doctor challenged us to complete this dungeon in a single day.
No, he didn't.
He said you only got a day before your spirit leaves your body again, so be quick about it. And we said, "You're on, old man." And we skateboarded back to the entrance.
What? What? I can't do that fucking voice. Go, what? But yeah, so what are y'all gonna do now that you... I gotta get the owlbear for you. Now the owlbear is up. So you met with the guy. What do you want to do? As to the south is the cremation room / pit of fire, which you didn't investigate.
Oh, well, I dragged some stuff to it.
You dragged down the hall, but you didn't. I didn't think you went all the way down the hall.
Oh, I chucked it in whatever fire was there that I was told
like,
about.
You got to go down the hall, take a few lefts, go around. Then this is like the fire down here. Fucking Mario Kart lapping over and over again, waiting for the.
You just got coconut mauled.
So as you come down to this area, dragging the body parts down with all like the kind of bloodiness that is all over the walls, the gore that is smeared everywhere like grape jelly, and you see the cremation pit room as it's a pile of stuff that hasn't been burned yet, but you see there's shifting movements beneath it.
Well,
New party pet. New party pet.
I'm not sure if we'd want to, try to adopt something that, making its home in a bunch of unburned bodies.
Now, is that a problem because it might eat us, it might eat our undead companions, or it might eat our bodies after we die?
Alternatively, it might try to, eat all the components for that surgery system.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I mean, that's no different from having chocolate in the house that the dog can't eat. Well, I guess I might as well ask, is this a small creature so that I can convey my thoughts simply as a gnome?
Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
I'm trying to find the actual ability. There we go.
I just got the implication from that where it's like, okay, if it's smaller than medium, it must be stupid.
Speak with small beasts. Force no mobility. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas with smaller beasts.
It's not a small beast.
Well, I tried. Time to pull out my secret weapon. I will chuck some food in and prepare the tongue spell.
What food do you chuck in?
The meatiest piece of carnage that I have, and if that fails, the boniest one.
You chuck it into the pile. As you see a hand come out of the pile and grab it, and then kind of like flick it away as like a disgusted motion.
And that was for the first one, or the second one?
The first one, and then you toss a bony one, kind of just like grabs it and holds it like, the fuck is this? And then tosses it.
I'm getting the distinct impression this is not a lovable monster.
Can we just charge up the incinerator?
I guess I start making a show of it, just like, well, looks good. I guess I'll keep throwing parts right here to see if they get annoyed enough to come out of the pile.
Again, the hand kind of grabs and deflects it like it's a rhythm game, like whack, 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 grab, throw, whack, 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 grab, throw, grab, throw, grab, throw, whack, whack.
Isn't this an incineration room? Shouldn't we, like, start the fire or whatever?
There is a pail of kerosene with a torch next to it.
Now, after seeing it so many times, are there any distinguishing features of this hand?
I mean, it looks like a normal skinned hand. Specifically, though, it seems to be a little bit weird that it has, like, patches of, like, the thumb looks like it's scaly, the finger looks like it's kind of green like an orc, the middle finger looks like it's, like, the talon of an Aarakocra, the hand looks like it's a mix of scale and feathers, and they, like,
Gotcha, so we're probably dealing with a flesh golem situation.
Otherwise, looks like something we should burn.
Fire bad.
Hey, what?
I don't know if I even have any such spells. Did I ever see any kind of switch or lever to activate the incinerator?
No, you saw a pail of kerosene and a torch.
Oh, okay.
By the way, I looked it up real quick just to be doubly sure. That implies that there's petroleum.
It's fantasy.
Just casually implying there's diesel punk shenanigans to be had.
Well, I guess.
Gotta shout back. Hey, Doc.
Yes. I mean, you're shouting at him. You're not with. Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I moved. Dad.
He's just gonna follow you.
Well, okay. Was it like up in this incinerator, or was it in this incineration room?
There's only one incineration room. This is just diverging paths. Makes it much easier to defend.
Is there anything animate that should be in here?
Not to my knowledge. Well, there was a twitchy body I had before.
Did it look like it had, well, what was it? There's, like, human, orc, Aarakocra, and a bunch of other shit, just all on, like, one hand.
Something like that. She'll recount it perfectly.
I once had a body that was in a coffin that came in here. It twitched as if it was still alive. I couldn't tell, and I didn't want to cut into it if it was still alive, so I dropped it in here, thinking that maybe one day it would actually come back to life, and I would hear a quaint little moaning from the corridor and then come to kill it, or it would just die.
Well, it's not done either of those, but it is animated.
Interesting.
So, do we kill it? Or, like, what even is this? Come take a look at this.
Do you want to go take a look at it?
You better take a good look at this, cliche.
Yeah, Dolores and I were already looking at it. I was inviting.
Well, there's a pile of flesh and body parts, and there's a arm/hand sticking out of the pile. It's been deflecting bits and pieces.
Yeah, we don't know what to make of it. I wanna get the doc to look at this to see what, like, if he might be familiar with it.
I don't know what that thing is, but it looks like the body I threw in here a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so do we just, like, set the entire thing on fire or not?
That's up to you. I have no qualms about burning the living or the dead.
Lars?
She's currently confused where this sudden decision to just burn something for being alive comes from.
I mean, it's kind of sitting in an incineration room. Why do you want me to... Do you want to, like, wait in there and try to pull it out?
Well, might as well. She wades in and, like, hovers a piece as if it was thrown over there to see if it grabs it, and then she tries to grab its wrist.
Cordova's gonna get his heavy crossbow ready to shoot it if it tries to hurt Alers.
Okay, so you pull.
Oh god. Oh, that sucked.
Well,
Where the fuck have you been?
Incinerator room.
I've been busy with 11 to 6 for the past 3.5 weeks, and I've also had shit to do outside of work.
oh boy.
Well, we were just about to get you a new little brother.
Or, you know, find, like, dig up some deranged flesh golem that needs to be put down.
Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Want to see a magic trick? Good. Abracadabra. Shotgun blast.
So are you home? Like, are you able to play, or are you just on the road?
No, I'm home, and I have my character sheet open.
So let's fill you in on what has
For
all
the
happened.
fucking first time in forever.
So, what's all happened? Well, Wanda has left the party, and she is off on a quest to go kill Grima now that he's finally returned.
What the fuck is a Grima?
Okay. You remember the ring that she got from the dungeon a long time back that was cursed and melded into her flesh?
No.
Okay. She got a cursed
Well,
ring
that
that
was
summoned a cursed dragon from the Fellow World into this universe. She became its champion, unwillingly, and now he's back fully, and he's reigning hell on Izlovent, which is her home country. In doing so, she has gone over there to try to stop him and or use the power that he's granted her a la Robin Effie Awakening to go beat his bitch ass up. And you guys are over here doing your quest where you decided that you were going to go to Cordova's land to figure some stuff out. Figured a lot of lore out, and now are off the ship over here doing that side quest, which is trying to get to his bird village and relearn, all the stuff of the land. Currently, you are in a dungeon in which can separate the body from the soul, and it has a weird little gimmick to it. You've met a new party member who is a bio doctor, a bio mage, and we've expanded a lot of different little systems.
Hey kids, want to see a dead body? I saw the gift just now. Jesus skull fucking Christ, this dungeon is huge.
Also, it is at this time that I will be accepting tokens for your characters if you have profile pictures for them.
I will, eventually.
I had one ready.
Larcy, do you want to send me your character portrait?
I could. Or I could add a border.
I'd just like it if you had a character portrait.
Oh, but then it would be square.
So I could make a token. But who's pulling the body out of the pile of bodies?
Sure, that's all.
I was going to stick another offering out for it to grab, and then grab its wrist as it tried to go for it.
As you grab its wrist, it appears the creature you pulled out is very large. Well, not very large, more so very tall.
Now we will attempt to cast that tongue spell.
You have pulled a satyr out.
Oh god, he's hot.
A satyr.
Yes.
With the aforementioned patchwork hand.
Yes.
Oh boy.
So I guess now that we can understand it and it can understand us, she will say, "Time to get out of bed, sunshine."
She says to you, "Well, this is quite the informal greeting. You finally got me out of that pile of flesh there. I don't know how much longer I could be surrounded by so many dicks."
Okay, question. What language is being spoken here?
You shouldn't have asked, but now I gotta think of it.
God's word.
Elvish.
Yeah, get okay.
You gonna send me your character portrait, Larcy?
I kept getting distracted.
Larcy, send me the character portrait. Now. Larcy.
Hold on.
Larcy. 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 Larcy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Larcy. Larcy. Squid. Squid. Squid.
Do it.
Squid.
Do it.
Squid!
Do it.
Kite!
That's the current one.
Do
And
it.
yeah, that is
Kite!
clear.
Do
Please,
it.
girl, she's gotta go away.
Do it.
Kite!
Do it. Do it.
Kite!
Do it. Do it. Yes. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay, stop.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna add in this token.
Is that Cordova?
Yeah.
He's had a makeover since I last. So,
Not what I imagined Cordova to be.
No, that was the same pick that I initially proposed.
Why is the bird not a bird?
I think
As a bird.
last time I saw was just like a literal magpie, and you were like this
and
but
what-
person.
Why aren't you covered in bone?
There's never been like a like I've never.
Can I
had
show
that
you what
kind
I've
of-
been imagining him as?
Right, hell. Even like, let's see what you're imagining, despite me having thrown you a picture very early on. That's a pigeon.
Okay, but I imagined that.
Well, okay, wait a minute though. The place he's from isn't that advanced. That's like, that would be
You're-
more befitting of like the
you're-
original Cordova.
Okay, what about this?
Slightly better maybe for like how he started out. By the way, like these are all references that like I've used in my campaign for like NPCs.
Huh. The only other thing that I've thought of him as is more like this.
That's one that I've seen but haven't used. But
I kind of like it better than the one you're using, just because it.
well, okay, except this
big
iteration
and
of
scary
Cordova, this iteration of Cordova is a lot more strength heavy though.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just saying the one that you're using is a little smudgy. That's fine though.
I mean, probably because you.
It
like,
actually,
redid it. Probably because you made a token out of a token. Like it tends to JPEG the image like that.
it also looked like that at first for me too, Cactus, but it looks like it's gained some detail since. So I guess it just
I can image search it.
Owlbear was taking a minute to load.
You're Xeroxing as Xerox.
I have the image on my.
If you can send me the
Right,
the OG image, that would be lovely.
I just sent you that token because like usually blue is for the party.
I wanted to make a fancy border. Cactus one.
And
Give
I
me
usually
this wooden fill.
I usually do border colors for IFF.
I do border colors
Uh,
to represent status conditions. It's like the rings.
Fair, I guess, because
So I believe as we left off
like,
with our heroes, one of them was surrounded by stiffs and stiffies.
anyways, what I was saying was in like in Roll20, like status conditions don't do borders; they do icons that are like piled up at the.
I mean, I
corners
can
of the
also
dungeon.
attach like icons like that to you, but just for sake of ease, sometimes it's easier just to be like, hey, you're silenced, or you're hasted, or rage, or poison, or freezy, slowed, that kind of thing.
Let's see.
Yeah.
But we'll get your token pulled up, Tides. Sorry.
There's the original image.
The
I
hog.
will turn this into a token.
I haven't heard that name in years.
Big
But yeah,
hog.
but yeah, I mean, heck, I could show you the token that was primarily used for like the original iteration of Cordova. Let's see.
It's up to you whichever one you want to use. I'm not trying to swindle you into one or the other. Your
Okay, so
character,
for-
your thing.
For reference, this is like the original Cordova. You know, like skirmisher from like that Napoleonic era nation of birdfolk. The token that I threw you justified based off of like, you know, this is the more like strength heavy Cordova as opposed to like built for a skirmisher. The original Cordova had a Weravian arc, and that was the token involved.
Oh God. You kids these days and your AI generated character art. Back in my day, we used a character with a completely, like an entirely different weapon and pose, but it was the closest thing that resembled our character, and we fucking liked it.
I was gonna say,
Nothing-
back in my day, we stole everything from Magic the Gathering.
Nothing was AI generated about that campaign, I'll have you know. It was actually before AI took off. Those were the
Took
days.
over.
Yeah, it took over.
Before the AI attacked.
Anyways, if you want to go with like, the most recent token that I threw you, go ahead. But like, I do expect to probably eventually transition to the token that I initially proposed, simply because like that's kind of more the vibe for this iteration.
Okay. I mean, you can stay with it. I don't have to like it. 'Tis your token, 'tis your character.
Yeah, I don't even have to like you. No.
Well,
No, fuck you.
I don't even have to be made a bird.
Yeah, you could do what one
What
guy
the-
I used to play with would do, and every single one of his character tokens was just a picture of his dog. The same exact picture every time, regardless of character.
So you pull this character up out of the rubble,
Rubble.
as she says to you in Elvish, everything like, "Oh, I'm not surrounded by so many dicks anymore."
Yeah, and I made my great joke about stiffs and stiffies.
Well, none to be no stiffers aboard. So, what are all you doing in here? Besides getting me out of a pile of flesh. Thank you for that, by the way. You have any prestidigitation spells?
Unfortunately, I'm not the spell slinging type. Lurs, do you have that?
And unfortunately, she is the clerical type, so she doesn't get presty. So they have to settle with old-fashioned soap and wawa.
I see.
For what it's worth, I wouldn't entirely be surprised if the nearby, what were these? Steel feathers?
Steel Feather Mountain Range.
For what it's worth, I wouldn't be surprised if the nearby Steel Feathers probably had bathing facilities. We're usually pretty on top of keeping ourselves tidy.
Well, I was traveling through the area for a bit, and then I got stuffed in some kind of coffin by some guys that knocked me out at night, and I woke up in here to that fucker over there. Oh, me? Yeah, you. Why'd you dump me in here? I thought you were dead. Dead. I was twitching and moving. I was paralyzed. I couldn't tell that. I'm a biomage, not a doctor.
Really? Then why do you have us insist on calling you Doc?
Yeah, it's a sign of an old adage, you could say. I'm more of a professor than I am a doctor.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Did we happen to when this character was first met? Did we happen to overhear them say, when the patient woke up, his skeleton was missing, and the doctor was never heard from again, followed
but
immediately by raucous laughter, and then a brief pause, and then he said, anyway, that's how I lost my medical license.
No, but for what it's worth, he almost disappeared my skeleton.
I repaired you just fine. You're doing fine.
Yes, that's why I said almost.
You're not dead yet. I wouldn't let my experiments go that easily.
And I helped.
She just kind of brushes her self off a little bit from all the gore, and says, "Well, so what are you all doing here?"
We recount to her the entirety of our adventure thus far.
Roll me a history check.
Also,
recounting everything that happened thus far.
Also
and then the squid guy did, like, in the middle of the conversation. Oh, and then the squid guy did what?
What were you saying, Cordova? And what?
Oh, and also, full transparency, I sort of kind of mistook your inability to get out of there as just plain willful inaction, so Alers was mostly the one who got you out of there. I may or may not have proposed maybe just firing up the incinerator. My bad.
You're going to incinerate me?
Yeah, kind of.
That wasn't
Not
very nice.
my best. No, it wasn't. Sorry about that.
Well, at least you realized your mistake. And knowing is half the battle. By the way, I got a dirty 19.
You recount the story thus far.
Insert Morshu audio clip.
Now, how much of that does Hog go? I don't remember that part, not realizing he wasn't there.
About 25 times.
Oh, and then the squid god did what? What'd he go and do that for?
We don't fucking know.
She then says, "Well, it sounds like you've had quite the wild trip and story." Oh, she kind of like pats her hand on her, and she pulls out a spell book as she kind of flips through and reads off a spell as Prestidigitation is cast.
She was the buff wizard all along.
Actually, you're not too far off.
Okay, sorry, back that up. What happened? because my headset.
She
up and
pulled out a
died right
spell
when
book
you-
and cast Prestidigitation on herself.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was joking, this is the int dump wizard with like 20 in strength.
I said you're actually not wrong.
Well, yeah, based on her token.
Tasteful token art.
Wow. I'm amazed by that spell you just cast. I think you might be the best wizard I've ever met, I say, looking at the camera. Where Hills is.
Heal 1 psychic damage.
I'm in the middle of a Kamehameha beam struggle with my 8P, and I'm using my backspace key to counterbalance it. I'm like playing in that one mini game from that one Dragon Ball game.
So she walks forward and says, "Well, you plan on getting out of this place, or are you gonna be sitting here all day?"
Well, we were fixing
Oh,
to
I just
come
figured
through the rest
we
of it
enjoyed the
first.
ambiance.
Right.
Go ahead, Cordova.
Well, we were fixing to probably come through the rest of it first.
All right. Well, since you got me out of this pickle, I might as well help you with yours, if you're okay with it.
Yeah, if you're okay with it.
Are you heading to the... You said you're coming through the Steelfeather mountain range. Are you heading to the tribal area of Steelfeather?
Not sure, we're taking the scenic route.
Or more so, I guess... what was it called again? Cast Iron Fortress?
Thereabouts, I reckon.
What'd you say?
Somewhere
Thereabouts, I reckon.
Oh, well then, if we're heading the same direction, I might as well help you out in your escapades. Join you along for the adventure. If you'd have me.
And then I'm just gonna lumber into view and lean down a bit to like properly look down at her.
How tall are you?
I'm a Goliath.
Yeah,
So-
but
and
like,
I already didn't I say that I was like 7.5 feet tall of Goliath beefcake?
I guess you're about a foot taller than her.
Yeah, I'm slightly taller. I'm 7.5 feet of Goliath beefcake.
Also, Cactus, I think you forgot a letter in her name.
Hello.
Nope, that is her name.
You sure it's not template?
Take 5 psychic damage.
It's just like a generic character name.
Or maybe 2 P's for temporary plate.
Take 2 points of psychic damage.
Finally, finally, your actions start to have genuine, in the moment, actionable consequences. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, you rat bastard. It tolls for thee.
She walks past, giving a glare to Gordis, and then keeps moving forward.
Yeah. Cordova, Gordova, you coming?
He just nods with that and just turns and begins to lumber forward with the rest of the group.
By the way, I like how you said he never takes off his hog mask, and then your art was just an elephant mask. Like he's never seen an elephant before, he just assumes it's a hog.
I wanted the most primitive looking roadhog skin I could find.
I was gonna take up one all to himself because. Fuck it.
Wait a minute. Something's weird about this place.
What tipped you off?
Neither Hog nor our new friend had their soul sucked out.
You motherfucker! I was just about to say, really, what tipped you off, genius? You beat me to it by like 3 seconds.
Roll me wisdom save, Hog.
Has he been blue and glowy this whole time?
I got a 12. How bad? How thoroughly fucked am I? I got a 12.
Your soul's been ejected from your body. You are now a blue glowing mass that is in front of everyone. You haven't even noticed yourself as you get up to everyone, as you maybe try to pat Cordova on the shoulder and your hand phases right through.
my soul-free body's just slumped over on the ground.
Yeah, back at the entrance, we're like, nah, we know where to find you.
And it's just, hey, I'm a. Why isn't my body a nobody? And why aren't I a large purple monster?
Yeah, no, I had that issue at the entrance too.
Silly nibbles. You're always a nobody to us. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I had a shit day at work today. Get bent.
Well,
Yeah, feel free to sling mud back. I just couldn't help myself.
I figure they're traveling with you, so I might as well attach them to you. So,
okay.
True.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. Just like latch him to me.
We had to do that a lot in the other game. We
Yeah,
had
if I
people who
could-
just would not drag their own tokens, so I'm like, fine.
Yeah.
I'll be the head of the
You're-
train.
You're the token bitch with a bunch of tethered tokens like latched onto each other.
Okay, Gordas and Temlet are attached to me.
Also, Hog's name isn't Hog. It's Coronu.
nope, it's Hog.
Yeah,
Don't
but I haven't
care.
heard that in ages.
Well-
But I have
Don't care, it's Hog.
heard Hog.
But okay, I know this isn't happening, but I like to imagine like it being attached to my token. It's just, you know that thing where it's like a kid will just like wrap around a parent's shin.
Yeah.
Just imagining that for both of them, it's like, could you two fucking get off?
Would you
And with how
would you not
fucking-
like
and
me
with
to
how
follow
fucking
you?
dense- with how fucking dense Coronu is, he's just weighing down your leg to such a degree that you can't move.
So as Gordas is following behind, and says, would you like me to follow at a distance, my dearest test subject?
Yes, probably.
Very
Well,
well. I would like to
okay.
examine you further, but I understand.
Okay, Cat. Counterpoint. Would you like to accidentally get clothes lined by a great sword that weighs most of what you do? Because I kind of need space to swing it.
There we go.
Thank you. For both our safety.
Well, you seem like you're the most competent here. I'll follow you then. And she talks to Alerse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if she wasn't, Alerse was going to say I get that a lot.
So you come to...
You know what? I won't fight that. I will completely acknowledge that there is a fine line between capability and competency.
As you come to the next hallway onto the right, Alerse, roll me a dexterity save.
Do Hog's eyes see something before that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I
'Cause we
can't
do
really,
know
I can't really do shit right now because I'm just a disembodied soul.
Not true. You don't
13.
know the gimmick of this dungeon. The gimmick of the dungeon being there's certain things in the spirit realm that you can see and certain things that only physical people can see. What was your investigation?
Oh, you said deck save.
Oh, sorry,
So
dex
I
save.
rolled a
Whoopsie doopsie. My brain was resetting. What was your dex save?
13. Unless it's
Eee.
against magic, and at which point I get advantage.
A guillotine cuts your wrist for 5 damage as it swings out of the wall.
A guillotine cuts. Ah! Paper cut.
Swing.
Now, with the 13, have I actually passed the guillotine, or...
No, you just like swung out in front of you and sliced a bit of your skin off.
Oh, okay.
It slowly click, 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 gets like brought back up towards the top into the ceiling past your face.
Okay, should I take point, or...
But then you might get hurt.
Okay, and...
You're so soft and squishy.
You say to the humanoid bird in solid form.
Cordova is currently taking up most of the width of the hallway. And probably most of its height, too.
Ah, yes.
Like,
you're
let's
so
be
soft.
real, he, is going
yeah.
to walk through, and the guillotine's going to try and swing, and, like, his body's going to block the top of it before it can even swing.
What's gonna happen is the guillotine's gonna try and swing, and then the blade's gonna fucking shatter as it hits the impenetrable wall of bone that is Cordova.
I'm saying it can't even build up the momentum for that, because you need to complete, like, a swing.
I'm just... Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna walk up and clog this bear.
As it comes down again, ka-ching! It just kind of goes pink as it whacks against your arm, not getting enough momentum.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm just gonna hold the blade up. Carry on.
She walks through. See, I'm fine. Wasn't even that hard.
Thank you there, Birdman. What was your name? I didn't catch it from this pesky one here.
What, my name?
Yes. All
Cordova of House Pursuit.
all tall, dark, and feathery. Cordova.
Did I hear your name? I might just be stupid.
I'm Temlate.
Thank you.
Cordova, tall, dark, and feathery. Coroni, tall,
I'm changing
large,
that
and
name now that I hear it out loud.
Now that you hear what I hear.
Hey, do you want a quick grace cough, and then you want to try that name again? Yeah, you needed that grace cough to like pull the ripcord and fail on that bad idea.
There we go. totally not on the nose with that one. Tellius.
Or you could have changed it to...
I'm Tellius. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
What be your name, small little cleric? Boy?
She looks
Are you a
around
girl?
for this small cleric.
She pats your head. Oh, you there?
Okay, gal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see your
Gal?
mistake. I am quite average in my height.
Oh, what's your name then?
I am known by many titles, but most call me Alerse,
Yeah,
the
dear-
Merciful.
Well,
I'm
let's
finally
say the
gonna start
merciful. I love your
starting
pink
on-
hair. Where do you get your dye at?
Starting on a playlist for the characters of this group, and the first track for Alerse is "Dude Looks Like a Lady."
Where do you get your dye at? I've always...
Well, I did the higher pitched voice, but you guys were like, "Oh God, make it stop!" But she'll swish the hair around and go, "It's natural. I'm a protagonist."
She just claps her hands like, I love it. You'll have to introduce me to your hair salonist. Do you know a good barber?
No, seriously, that's natural. Like, she actually stopped dyeing it not too long ago.
She dyes it? Wow.
Well, used to. Used to be black.
So pretty.
Uh,
Can I touch it?
I think
How
she
many-
already did.
How many years ago did Alerce get hit by a truck?
I woke up in this strange land, and there was a
Oh no, I gotta hide my PC file.
an electronic screen that told me all my stats.
Also, Hawk, are you gonna walk through or not?
Who's the...
And as we all know, I romanced Cordova and Hog and Wanda, and now I am a harem protagonist.
Who is the, wild one looking over there?
Tall, large, and porcine. By the way, the image is a bit off. That's not supposed to be a mammoth. That's supposed to be a large.
That is the
warthog.
one that you sent me?
It's not supposed to be a mammoth. Shut up. The mammoth is his father.
It's the one you sent me.
I'm sorry. That was the closest I could find.
You just gotta redraw it yourself.
I'm gonna redraw it myself later, but to be perfectly fucking abundantly clear, this is not supposed to be a mammoth. It's supposed to be a warthog.
Okay. Well, she asks, who's the wild...
Tall,
Who is the wild one looking over there?
Tall, large, and porcine, and currently a ghost, is going to lean down a bit. Like he kind of each other like looks down and goes, "Hello, it's Hog. Well, my real name's Coronu, but I just prefer Hog.
Hog, you
So-
say? No,
Yeah."
leave it
He
bigger.
gestures to the. Leave it bigger.
It's
sorry.
supposed to be
He
that way for
gestured-
your scythe class.
Oh shit! Then he gestures to the warthog skull mask currently on his head.
Gotcha. Well, we all have our differences, I guess.
And as we make continued small talk down the hallway, she will begin to tell her about the continued differences.
As
How,
you're... As you're
Cordova
coming...
is a curious owl, and Hog needs his food cut up into smaller pieces or else he chokes.
As you're...
Actually, she's not really that far off. Ours ain't good. Ours ain't real good with chewing food.
as
It was
you're...
from days at a hunt.
As you're coming around the corner, Hog, you see there are two spectral doors at each of the ends of the hallway.
Oh, I see something.
Well, if you see something, say something.
I see doors. Oi,
Can you elaborate?
who's seen anybody else see any suit? They spooky. Like me.
Well, as Alerce seems to recall, Cordova was in a similar situation with the mystery ooze.
Yeah, I don't think I see any doors unless I do.
Yeah, because you know
No,
how.
I'm just saying that we've dealt with this. Only spirit people see spirit people things before.
Yeah.
Oi, so's you know how I can do this, and then he just moves his arm through Cordova. Yeah, those they's gonna be like that. So as you can just walk through them just fine.
Yep, you're our watch Hog. Hog.
Well, Cordova,
Yeah.
you feel a big chill get moved through your body. Feels cold and clammy.
Well, does anyone else feel like is there a draft in here?
I said when Hog put
Hog's
his
hand was going through your body, and it's like, yeah, I got an idea.
Oh.
Some might even call it a big chill.
I run a Ben 10 game. I got that.
Okay. So what are
Well-
y'all gonna do?
In my expertise as an adventurer, left is always right.
Whatever it is, I reckon it probably involves me walking forward until I hit something. Or, something hits me.
Bakuretsu, la la la.
I was expecting Hashire, Uma
Again.
Musume.
You're approaching the door as you see this door here, Hog. And as you approach it, something weird about it, it gets bigger. And bigger. And bigger. And the walls get thinner and thinner.
And only he sees that, or
Yeah.
Hey, door's getting real big. Real big.
well, what do you want me to do about it?
Oh, fuck if I know.
Well, ghost problems have ghost solutions. Does a turn undead help?
On Hog?
I mean,
Hog, roll me a save.
mainly on the door, but I can assume it's going to affect Hog as well.
Hey, Hog, roll me that save for turn undead.
And then Cordova,
What-
go ahead and punch him for me as he passes,
What
so that
type
he
of
stops
save?
being turned. Wisdom, if I'm not mistaken.
24.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh yeah, that's right, he's a druid.
Yeah, the door doesn't nothing happens.
Well, I tried. Hey, Hog,
Hey.
want to try busting down the door?
Hey, I was gonna ask, hey Hog, do you think you could maybe open the door?
Yeah. Oh, I think I was gonna try busting down this door. I'm just
Or
gonna
maybe
try and
Opening
I'm
it
gonna try and
normally,
I'm
maybe
gonna move.
lock?
I'm actually gonna move back a couple feet, and then I'm just gonna break into a ghostly sprint and slam my large hoggy body against the door.
You do a full sprint as you phase right through it on the other side. Keep running.
And then I skid to a halt and move back slightly. Oi! Oh, it's good.
You don't hear anything from the other side of the door. You just saw that he went through the door.
Well, we don't even see the door, so
You just
did
saw
he just disappear?
you just saw him disappear, and then you don't see anything.
Oh, these dang dogs.
You just see a hallway across here.
I, walk forward with my hand outstretched.
You walk forward, and as soon as you approach the door, roll me a deck save.
Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Deck save.
For some reason, my head kind of played a shitpost, and it was just the GameCube intro, but it was all wabba wabbas.
Oh wait, did we do a long rest as planned or
No.
no? Okay. Uh, 9.
So, upon doing so, your bones absorb the conducted electricity that zap from you as a lightning bolt shimmers from whatever is in front of you and zips into your bones.
Okay.
And he didn't have a heart surgery recently, right? He's good on that.
He did not have a heart surgery.
Yeah, I just feel the electricity get eaten. It's like, oh, okay, this thing's electric.
He gets a disapproving look from Alerce, who warned him not to haphazardly absorb electricity and was just warned by a doctor, hey, that could be bad for your heart.
Wait, what?
Boogie woogie woogie.
I don't remember that being a thing.
Basically, he said if he does a surgery on your heart, you shouldn't do the electricity thing for a while. And this is basically like, I just know he's not going to be thinking about it when that inevitably does come.
Okay, I legitimately don't remember that being brought up.
Yeah, it was brought up that unlike differences, right, is that we have like a biomancer who can do surgeries and accelerate mutations, and then you have a biomage who's grafting stuff into you. But whenever you have a surgery, there can be like ill effects of you not being able to do certain things for a while. Like, if you had heart surgery, try not to encounter electricity. If you had a bone surgery, try not to encounter force damage. That kind of thing.
I thought that was going to be a
joking about
thing, but
your
okay.
back. You should lift with your legs.
It can be either one. It's just that if they fail, like the recovery periods, like for the first couple, will be difficult. It's just dependent. Was there a fail? Was it a pure success? Was it a botch? Was it not a botch? But it was just bringing up the idea.
And this is more so just like, he's already not listening to me. I just know when that day comes, he's not going to be thinking about it and just get shocked. Maybe we prepare 2 death wards on that day.
Wait, how long does Death Ward last again?
It's like 8 hours.
Oh, so I still have 2 Death Wards on me.
Yep.
Memes.
Gorda sees that you absorb electricity and says to you, "Oh my, you can absorb electricity? That is amazing! You're like a robot! All the mechanicus, all the automatons that I've seen anyway."
Well, yeah, ever since this whole, like... Yeah, so, like, these spikes on the ends of my wings, well, okay, technically the midpoints of my wings, you know what I mean. They just kind of guide any, like, loose lightning, quote-unquote, if that makes sense, just to me, and it ends up speeding me up instead of hurting me.
Oh, so you're like a lightning rod. That's interesting.
Yeah, kind of.
I need to dissect your wings later. Analyze how this is possible.
Anyways, gonna take his arm forward again.
Again, it shocks you.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what this.
He's just gonna stand in the middle like a plasma ball.
Now I'm gonna try and walk through it.
You try to walk through it as you feel something pushing against you, as in it, just like fucking a static lightning noise, and you push, goes just all around you as more volts get pumped around you as you're pushing some force field back. Then your new compatriot Tellius pops up and says, "So it's a door, right? Or it's some kind of it's a door or barrier of some kind, right?"
Yeah, that's how Hog described it.
Instead of trying to, well, push through it, why don't we just use a nice little spell here that I have?
Wait, well, hold on a sec.
This spell or that spell?
Knock.
Cordova starts like feeling around the barrier to see if there's a knob.
Roll me a investigation.
Dispel magic. Yeah, I sure hope it is.
10.
You don't find a doorknob. And it's like, and it's like you're just kind of moving your hand around, and there's just a lot of static and lightning bolts coming off it, arcing.
Okay, I know it's not very door-like.
This door is not made a door.
It seems more like a wall than a door, because I just went and felt all over that, and there was not a single knob.
I felt all over that thing. You don't feel right.
Well, I could burn a dispel magic, but I only have 2 higher level slots left.
Oh, let me burn a dispel magic for you then, friend.
I hope it is.
She, her eyes and her horns briefly glow like a light blue color as she snaps her fingers, and you see in front of you that a wall of thunder was up in the shape of a door as it fades away.
Whoa, your horns, they glowed a bright blue as that wall that was in the shape of a door disappeared. I exclaim.
Oh, your horns, they glowed much bigly.
What? The fuck?
Much Bigly is my favorite character.
Oh my god.
Much bigly in the cock ring of Revivify. Whee! I'm back, baby.
So, this time you see there is 2 doors in the physical.
Let's get physical. Physical.
The both of you, stop fucking stealing my joke.
Wow, fucking.
So as you walk through the thunder wall, you're now in front of a cross division of 2 doors.
Thunderwall's my favorite song.
You also see that a ghostly hog is down the hall from you. What would you like to do?
What you doing over there?
I was just waiting for you to come over here. Hello. Waiting for you to
Well,
come over here. Looks
I
over.
guess I will lend my expertise to the investigation of these doors.
As that happens, Cordova, you feel a pinprick in the back of your thigh.
That motherfucker, if you are sticking me right before we might be in a fight.
Did you feel that? And sir, forgot the accent I made from. It's just. Oh, you felt.
Or just starts talking like her.
Well, then you yes, I understand now. Oh, you felt that? Very interesting.
Fucking this.
As you
me.
you see him having like a little pin, like a little bobby pin that he's heated up with a torch. Oh, so you felt that fun? Interesting. So you can't absorb all kinds of damage. Very interesting. If you stand still for this next fun.
Lightning was the only one.
Oh, lightning is the only. That's a little bit. That's a shame. A weakness, I could see.
Yeah, well, having lightning in the first place was kind of a gamble. Believe it or not, I went and dunked myself into a nondescript calcifying potion soup.
Well, aren't you the bony one?
For what it's worth, I fucked around with it for quite some time before taking the plunge.
I find that a little
I helped.
I find that a little humorous.
Okay, hold on a sec.
Why isn't she taking damage for that?
She?
He.
The doctor is male.
This is the
hold
doctor,
on.
and this is Tellius. The
And
doctor,
I'm allergic.
Tellius. The doctor, Tellius.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Also, the problem with me responding to that joke, Cactus, is if I say I found that joke funny, it doesn't sound like anything, but the funny bone is a bone.
Well, yeah, it's also called the humorous. It's also called the humorous, hence why I just rolled intelligence to see if my character would get it, and he's just gonna say, what, as opposed to finding it famer?
That is certainly a rib tickler. You almost broke my spine with laughter.
Anyways, what are these
Here,
doors
let
about?
me heal you.
Number 15, Burger King.
I'm gonna kick one of you in the shin.
Number 14, Taco Bell piss nachos.
What the fuck?
Why do you know the one after?
The last thing you want in your Taco Bell nachos.
Shut up. Shut
This
up.
is funnier because I fucking
Shut
work
up.
at Taco Bell.
Shut up.
You joined the family.
Shut up.
Anyways, we were trying to inspect and negate a set of fucking doors.
Investigate the doors.
I had like a 17, no 16.
Your
on
16 comes
investigation.
back. Both of these are locked.
They appear to be locked.
Also, one of them is made
Well-
of paper.
Sorry,
Well,
what?
Cordova, you have the lockpick, right?
One of them is made of paper. Another one is locked and made of wood.
Paper.
Well, either way, Cordova's our lock expert.
I'm gonna just punch the door.
I'm
Hog,
sorry, I don't think I
you-
had these tools.
You wanna punch the door,
I
Hog?
made this joke like 8 times in this campaign, and every single time Cordova's like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
understand.
Okay. Okay, hold on a sec. It's coming to me. Still, that fucking being ripped from my body and then suddenly put back in. It's got his brains. Blah, 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 blah.
So, Hog,
That's
you
fair.
wanna punch the door, Hog?
The wooden one that's locked? Yeah, I cast fist. 27.
I'm gonna
This one, I think.
for the paper one. Scissors beats paper, so I'm gonna take out my great sword and I'm gonna try to like cut it down the middle.
I cast fist. I got a
So,
27 on that unarmed strike.
before we do the fist one, the paper one is you try to slice through it. Your sword clanks up against the door as if it's made out of steel. As your
okay,
blood
this
sword
is-
goes to cut it, the door has little bits of where the kind of like the paper is folded, right, into little
I know
notches
this
to be like a
Pokemon.
checkered pattern. The folds reveal like a bright blood red light that seams between them as they clank up against each other, steel versus steel.
Okay, let's try Keratin. He's gonna try with his talons.
As you go to slice it with your talons, you once again feel as if you just scratched your claw against a steel shield.
Is it still got like the same, like blood red mimicry of the sword?
No, it's glowing black this time.
It's mastered hockey.
Not the right universe.
Go on, Cordova. Activate Gear 3.
What else beats paper? Or steel, I guess.
Fire?
Wait a minute. Okay, if
Okay,
this thing
fire.
is actually steel. Sorry.
Yo, dude,
Oh,
Hog.
yeah, we
Hog
can't melt
can
steel
flame.
with fire, you're right.
Hog can fling flame with the best of them.
It sounded like Cactus was about to describe what happens with fire.
No,
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
was just saying fire can't melt steel beams. This is common adventure
I
knowledge.
think
Dragon's breath can't melt steel beams.
the spell plague was an inside job.
Yeah, I was gonna say the spell plague is an inside job.
Anyways, the thing that usually beats steel is blunt force trauma. So here we go. I'm pulling out the banner hammer.
okay.
Hit him with a bonk.
Bonketh. Do you want me to roll an attack or?
No. You swing on the door, and you notice that an eye appears in the top right corner of it. Upon doing so, you
Oh dear,
see
have I been committing assault this entire time?
You see as the paper kind of stretches inwards, opening up a hole where your hammer swings through, and then closes around your arms and stabs paper-made daggers into your arms as you take 15 damage.
And it's split with me, and my paper cut joke becomes reality.
Okay, so I take, what, 7 damage?
Yeah.
Blink. Oh dear.
As you are now currently grappled by a bunch of daggers in you, and by the door grappling you, with your arms through the other side, as the door pulsates with a blood red, as your blood is going from behind the doors. You can see like the blood is getting sapped from your body that is being drained into it, as you see the folds kind of unfold into a figure.
It's a vampire paper door.
Okay. Dumb question.
Mm-hmm.
If I say drink, can my vampire cloak get into a blood-sucking contest with this door? It's like, hey, no, that's my blood.
Like
there's
blood
only one
suck-
thing that's allowed to drink my blood.
Is this gonna be the blood sucking equivalent of a Kamehameha beam struggle?
You weren't here when you got a new magical item.
Oh yeah, I can tell from context clues that Cordova got a shiny new magic item. Gone.
Yeah, I have a cloak that is made of vampire.
I thought it was made of Meyer.
Well,
Or you got it at Myers? Something like that.
So you activate the word drink, right?
yeah, I say, hey, no, that's my blood. There's only one thing that's allowed to drink my blood.
As you activate the word drink, the cloak instantly gets into fashion. Question, was I the one controlling the cloak, or were you controlling the cloak?
Was what controlling the cloak?
Are you controlling
It
it, or
has
am
a
I
mind of its
controlling it?
own.
Yeah, but
I guess functionally in battle I would control the cloak, but like since it was made from like the solar spirit of a vampire, as far as like things that it is able to do that are derived from character decisions, I would defer that to you, if that makes sense.
Unless you want it to be a cat situation where he
well, I
has
was
a
the
bunch
way
of
that my original
fancier and fancier capes that each of which has its own character
original
sheet
thing that I was
that he
thinking, I
needs to
think
control.
I think the original thing that I was going with was the bond ranking, where it's the further the bond ranking, the more it will listen to you, but you can give it a suggestion and it will try to do that if it thinks it's the best in
You
the
don't have enough
situation.
badges to train it.
That's fair.
Where it's like slowly it kind of syncs up with, okay, I trust you enough to be able to like use me appropriately.
That's fair.
So as it activates, you see the cloak kind of lift up like bat wings before wrapping around your arms as tightly as it can, as it is going to use, let's see. It's going to use block. As you see, the daggers would have punctured you. You see that it is wrapped between each of the daggers and kind of like bent them outwards with the cloak. So they're no longer puncturing or stabbing you.
Okay. Am I able to extract my arm? And the hammer.
Unfortunately, the force of they're still pushing the cloak into you, kind of holding you in place, but you're able to kind of squirm a little bit.
Okay. Okay, at a game I don't exactly know where to go from here.
A creature has popped up next to you as you see a cloak of paper and black inkiness kind of rise up as he raises a hand with a singular eye, kind of looking like it's a night helm. It says, "Ha ha! For I have sealed you within my trap. You are now captured by me."
Yes, well played.
Oh,
Trying to figure out how to. So like.
For I
am
am Sorcerer Igni, and you shall bow before my grand design of a puzzleized trap. For I have trapped you here, and you shall be drained away of your blood and ichor before you can ever escape.
Go ahead and finish the monologue, but as you're doing it, I just want everyone to picture Larce as winding up Excalibur.
And now that you're here, I shall drain you of all that you are worth, your ichor, your life, your HP, for everything shall belong to me. For I, the great Sorcerer Igni, have made the final death blow that you shall now experience. Let your soul leave your body, let your soul ooze from your mind. Your corpse shall be mine for the taking.
Oh. So funny thing about that. Pray tell, where is this figure at the moment?
It's directly left of you.
Directly left of me?
You see on the board.
Oh, yeah.
Random question before I do this. Does he count as a spellbook, being a paper individual who casts spells?
Yeah.
Fuck it, we use the quarter staff.
I
We're so
was
close
gonna-
to the nat 20. You have no idea how long it hovered on that one. But 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Alright.
So what are you whacking him with?
The old shebang. First we do the inflict wounds, then we channel divinity. We add in divine strike because it's a cleric hit. I dealt damage with a spell, so we add 1d4 necrotic. That whole thing.
How much damage?
Well, that's what I was gonna figure out.
By the way, how much
Upcast. So
how much
I got
damage did the cloak take?
30. Because it was blocking, it was
30.
removing the spear, it was removing the daggers from you and then taking damage for it holding it there using block.
Good, okay.
So 57.
So as you whack it with 57 necrotic damage, I want you just to imagine like a from this thing as it like brings both its shoulders up, as it kind of like exposits from the, in a cartoonish way, the like helm getting a little bit shrunk and smaller, like the eye getting squinted, like as it tenses up from the damage. It says, "For the great sorcerer Igni will now retreat from whence I came. Count
going to
yourself
grab him.
lucky." You're restrained.
Oh, right.
With one arm.
Forgot Excalibur does.
I thought you had to swing with 2 arms.
Oh, you're right. I have to walk in a line for Excalibur. Keep talking.
No, I thought you had to swing it with the hammer with 2 arms.
Okay, then I want to grab him with my beak.
Okay. Roll me a strike save.
Yeah.
21.
20, man. Nice.
Also 21.
Okay. What's your dex?
Hey, real quick, somebody help me decide. Do I drink my other monster now or later?
Sleep is for the week.
What's your dex
Now?
score?
My dex score is 16.
Okay. Also the same.
I'm gonna.
Fuck.
Well, normally in the case of a tie, it goes to the one who's trying to not get grappled.
So he escapes your grip, if not a little bit by taking some damage as you bite a piece of his helmet off, like the paper helmet. As he kind of says, "Ooh, you're quite the feisty one. However, you can't catch me that easily." As he kind of like squiggles himself and folds himself into a paper strip as he slips into the wall away.
I take it that's a disengage action, so I can't reaction whack him again.
That's a misty step.
I'm gonna shout after him. Hey, Igni, you better hope this kills me, because otherwise I'm taking your soul.
You're developing some violent tendencies, Cordova.
Counter argument. He said that my soul would fucking splort out of my body first.
If I had a nickel for every time
I treat that. I treat that as go after my soul. That opens up for me going after his.
If I had a nickel for every time Cordova did something about with involving a soul, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Actually, technically, you would have. Fuck. Where's the counter for that?
I will say, last session you were quoted as saying, "How come the most humane solution to our problems recently is always stab them with my sword and eat their soul?"
Okay. Okay, first off, Nibbles, you would have 141 nickels.
How much in the nickel to dollar exchange rate for that?
20 to 1.
Huh. 20 nickels per dollar. 140
be-
what?
141. So that would be $7.05.
Cool.
Anyways,
Man.
I'm not gonna back down on this
calculations
though. I'm not gonna back down on this though. Like, anyone goes after my character's soul, that opens up for a response in kind.
So I assume we see whatever was behind the door now as Hog
did the door
punches a
disappear?
hole in this other door.
The door was him. He was the door.
Oh.
The wooden door.
No, the paper door. He was the paper door.
Yeah, I was saying we no longer see what
You,
him blocking
I
the
gotta-
way, so we see whatever was here. At the same time, Hog was punching this
Yeah, Hog.
Again,
Well,
Yeah,
Hog,
we can finally,
you're a
we finally
ghost.
get to what Hog was doing.
So, Hog, you go to punch the door as your hand phases through the door.
I got a high roll for nothing. Cool.
Gotta
like-
save it for later.
It's like you're a ghost.
He punches the
I
door's
guess
spirit.
It just goes to show you. You shouldn't assume.
You should have been asked because you and me.
I pat you on the shoulder, but it just keeps passing through you.
You see down the hall that there is a chest. A very large chest.
Hey, Hog, why don't you open this one?
Okay. I'm gonna float over. And I'm gonna slowly move my hand toward the chest, giving it just the right amount of time to trigger any concealed traps within it as I attempt to slowly wrench open the lid of the chest.
How are you opening up the chest?
I grab the lid and open it.
You're a ghost.
I try multiple times vigorously before giving up.
Have you tried sticking your head in there to see what's in the chest first?
Okay. I'm gonna plunge my head through the lid of the chest to look inside. Fuck it.
You attempt to, however, something is blocking you.
Okay, then Alright, then I use my head to open the chest.
You once again bash your head against the chest, which does not go through, but does not open the chest.
Okay, then I'm gonna bash my head repeatedly against the chest until it breaks.
We will be here for the next 20 sessions. Wait, does anybody else want to do anything?
Going to. Go. Oh, I guess this is a tough one. Maybe we should leave it to Cordova to open.
Right.
Okay.
This
Okay, here we go.
This is quite the tough nut to crack, eh?
Gonna
I was gonna need something big. Bigger
squat down
than
and
my real my dickhead.
hey,
Head's not thick enough for this. Also, fuck, I'm losing.
I'm gonna squat. Wait, how could you be losing? You don't have any blood right now.
A bit on the dizzy side. I lost a bit of balance there. Bashed my head against the box thing real hard, real fast.
Anyways, if I've learned anything from the last chest, it's knock on it politely. So shave and a haircut.
Nothing happens.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna try and forcibly pry this open.
Again, as you try to grab onto it, you feel as if magic is... Literally, you see like magic is like pulling at the seams to keep it shut. As there's an arcane lock on it.
Sounds like our magic expert could help with this.
Okay,
I'll call
so
Tellius over and ask her politely
Oh, you disattached
to
Tellius?
lend her expertise. So
Oh,
it
you need some help with the chest there?
seems like it might be another issue that can be solved with the arrow in your quiver, as it were.
She walks over and gently touches the chest where then you see a key kind of slip in, clink, as the lock then falls to the ground. Clank. And the chest can now be opened. As immediately you feel like it give Cordova as you've just been trying to fucking pry this thing open. It's like, oh! Like it jerks open a little bit. Do you wish to fully open it?
Sure.
And now it's a mimic. No.
It immediately shuts and bites you.
Like the longest fucking build up.
You find inside a ring.
Well,
Honestly, if you could use Arcane Lock on mimics, that would be a hilarious Easter egg.
thinking about it, wouldn't that be a good way of like restraining them then? Like that would essentially be like a muzzle.
You find a ring that has a symbol on it.
Alerce is getting PTSD because I don't think there's been a single good ring in this entire campaign.
Yeah. Also, it's
First,
in
there was the
email.
Ring of Wishes that nearly caused another apocalypse, and then that was followed up by the Ring of the Evil Dragon.
You find this symbol on it. It looks strangely familiar to you.
Blah, 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 blah.
Tellius also recognizes it.
This is the work of some Ecro warriors. Like
Do you want to roll
Ecro warriors.
Do you want to roll the history check before she would exposit, or?
Sure.
Gotta roll one for her too, see if she remembers.
Roll competing history checks to be the first to exposit about this.
Yeah, well, I'm not good at history, so 8.
See if she nat
You
ones.
don't really recognize it all too much, as the symbol appears to be familiar. You remember a name associated to it, being Balder. But you don't remember anything beyond
Friend
that.
of Gabe?
No. That was Boulder. Tellius says, "Oh, I know that. That's the Crusader symbol of Boulder.
Well,
He was a famous Crusader that came through these parts. He used to be heralded as a paladin of the earth. He knew for making war and slaying beasts and such. I always heard tales and legends of him that came through this area. He said that he fought in a good number of war with your beard folk people, saying he was able to erect spires of iron straight from the ground.
Like some sort of steel feathers.
That was a long time ago, at least as far as I remember. I didn't meet him, and, I didn't meet him at all, and, well, the show was even longer than that before we came around these parts, but I do recognize that symbol, though. He would often...
Larsa gives Gordis a look since she knows he was around long enough to have met it.
You give Gordis a look?
I mean, he was alive a ridiculously
Well,
long time. Might as well.
The warrior known as Boulder, I believe his name was, let me fully... For his name was just Boulder as a paladin, as far as I remember, or the Earth Paladin Boulder. He was a interesting man. He wielded quite a sword as any paladin would. He was most like everyone else. However, he was originally nicknamed one of the 12 Crusaders within the war. You see, that there was an ominous group called the 12 Crusaders that fought against Nosh to the very bitter end. And once the war was over, they disbanded, seeing as there was not a reason for war anymore. Peace was on the horizon, going back to their respective parts, but beyond that, all I know is that he was a proud man of the earth magic. He was able to control it with a vast number of ease. One of his greatest achievements was being able to cross the sea with his earth magic alone. He called it surfing on the sand.
That's a Liamine. Got it.
That's a what?
There you go. In chat.
Who's that?
A character from League of Legends who surfs on rock.
Oh. I do remember hearing stories of after a good number of years after the war, for some reason they all disappeared, without much of a trace. All they left behind was a ring and the gauntlet.
Nice, smell a conspiracy.
Obviously you have the ring here, but the gauntlet, I don't know where that would be. At least that's what legend says anyway. I do not pay much stock of mind of it, as I've only heard bits and pieces as time has went on, but she would know more than I would. I never really saw him around very much, as I've been in the region for a good number of years, even when the war was going on. Although I did hear a great many stories from the battlefields that he was in. Now all I heard is that he was known for depositing all the minerals that were in the Steel Feather Peaks, saying that he rose some up Great Spire and, for lack of a better word, grape-shotted it all across the region. But I don't believe any man could do that. And a magic that strong would surely just break every mountain down.
So, like, what are the odds that if I put this on, I'll, like, burst into flames or something?
Well, you're probably fine at least twice.
Could roll an Arcana. Or have your wizard friend do it.
Well, let's say that question, which was in character, by the way, was pointed at Talius.
Tell you some more.
Take 1 psychic damage for that. She says to you,
I thought that's why you said this name was on the nose.
No, it's on the nose because the Telius is the company that makes Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I figured it was because they were gonna exposition a lot.
No, but I suppose. She says to you, well, from what I can see magic-wise, I don't know what rings you've been putting on, but this magic ring appears to be all good in my book. It doesn't appear to be anything harmful. If anything, it's bursting with magic.
Well, yeah, it's just, you know, if he waged a lot of war against the bird folk and, you know,
No, I don't mean that he waged war against the bird folk, is that he helped your folk.
Oh, okay.
He would
Sorry, I must have misheard.
He would erect large bits of metal in rock and stone, and they would bind lightning and thunder from each other.
You know, I must have misheard you.
Misbird her?
Take another 2 psychic damage.
I'm gonna pick you up and shake you.
Suffer, 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 suffer.
Yeah, I don't even mind with Alaris. It's harder with the campaign where I have 10 health and it's like, take 5 damage. Shit!
Okay. I guess let's put this on and hope Crusader Man doesn't try to
You feel, you hear a voice in your head, Cordova.
Whoa. Is that normal?
For who is...
Finally, my true form is awakened.
No, we're not back to that one. Although only...
The fucking talking sock.
Finally, my true form is here. Hello, all my friends. I can be awakened from my darkness. That's not the voice of him, but I do miss that. I do miss that voice.
Hey, where have you been? I've been where I always am when you're not wearing me on your hand, in a frightening liminal space between states of being. Not quite dead, not quite alive. It's similar to a constant state of sleep paralysis.
He says to you, "For I am Boulder. For who might this be that has put me on their finger?"
Holy shit. I mean, Cordova of House Versuga. Hi, Baldur. You're in a ring.
Well, hello there, my dear adventurings. I assume that you're an adventurer of some sort, after all, pilfering me from this chest.
The intended idea is the wandering champion, but basically,
Very well. For I used to be called the Crusader of Earth, or the Earth Crusader or the Earth Paladin. For you have put me on your finger. I assume that you need a great deal of strength to borrow?
I do my best to do as little borrowing as possible. We've had some poor run-ins with that kind of thing, but I
Passes the
suppose.
ring to Alerce and she gets instantly swole.
But I suppose help would be greatly appreciated given the opposing force.
Well, your tone strikes me as you do not intentionally put me on, or do not intentionally seek out my help.
I did not expect Baldur to be in this ring. That was not something I was appraised of the possibility of having.
How else is a man supposed to survive a brute? That's not the point right now. What is the point is getting down to the earth of things. You will put me on, and it seems that you are seeking out of goal. What is your goal?
So,
We seek
you remember
the Holy
those?
Grail.
Well, okay, it said that like he and like his crusaders that he was part of like fought against Nosh the first time around. Yeah.
Yeah. They were like a
So,
group of like 12 elite crusaders that like had elemental twinings and shit.
So
Nosh do business.
guess who's back to wage war on everybody and try to end the world?
Oh, are you saying that the darkest day has come? Finally! Well, I'm sorry that you're going through that pain again, but finally I can have something to sink my teeth into.
I get it. just flash back to like Cordova, just sitting in the like snowy ass mountains, just like going after trial, like
Why won't it war already?
Like, wait, when the fuck can I be put on a real mission, guys? Please, for the love of what's sacred. It's like,
Why
no,
won't
I
it
get
war already? Open in your...
Open in your. I want war. Open in your.
Open in your... So, he says to you, "So, our darkest Our darkest friend is back once again from the dead. Oh, I can hardly wait to sink my sword and slash and burn and crush and... Oh, it gets me excited. Are you a user of the sword by chance?
Yes, I do happen to be proficient with quite a few things, swords amongst them.
Perfect! Of course, that all is... you hear his voice kind of get a bit more somber and sad. Of course, that is, if you're willing to take me, that is.
If you're willing to not, proclaim me a heretic or whatever, then, sure.
Why would
Absolutely.
I proclaim you a heretic?
Okay, I want you to know exactly what you're signing up for. So, how to put this? I've eaten souls before.
And?
In a lot of very messy situations, and I guess the punchline is expect it to happen again.
Did you eat the souls out of a state? To where was your...
They
where
were either
where is your
things
mind?
that were trying to kill me.
No, hold for a moment. What is your intention with gaining this power?
My intention is... My intention is to put down the people that are trying to set the entire world aflame. Hopefully, before it all burns to ashes.
War does not care if your intentions are good, noble, or evil. All that remains is what you do with your actions from those intentions. For I was a paladin of a dark descendant, but I carried a sword of the grand holy kingdom. In that of both nations, if I can be availed of such a title as hero or crusader of earth, then you can be given a grand title as well, or picked up from whatever sins that you've come from. War is war, and power shall be gotten and used. How you use it and what your intentions are may prove themselves, but what your actions do says more than anything.
You're right. You're right.
For I cannot view all of your actions, only the ones of recent, from your mind and your spirit, and from what I can see, is that you, my friend, mean the best of intentions that you can. If it is of your worth, then I, Balder, the Crusader of Earth, or the Earth Paladin as it is, shall be at your side, a ring on your finger to grant you my strength.
Then I'll use you.
Congratulations.
I won't stop until either we or they are very, very dead.
Congratulations, you've gotten one of the 12 Crusader rings, as you now have upon you the mark of Balder. You're currently wearing the ring there, so you get the mark of Balder. New little... You know how in Fire Emblem, how there are certain items that give you growth stats?
Okay.
When you have one of the rings equipped, you get special benefits upon level up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a shame. I don't think we level up in this campaign.
Not anymore. Once upon a dream, maybe.
Those days are behind us.
You do level up, it's just that the growth stats are more so based upon, there will be certain acts that you'll need to do for each of the Crusaders or rings. I'll get the chart out to you eventually.
So, kind of like a side quest, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I reckon it's probably like, I bet it's like the, well, okay, I'm not saying that like you're ripping something directly or like taking too much inspiration.
No, I
I'm
am.
like for the sake of likening it to something, I bet it's going to behave a little bit like the piety system from the Odysseys of Theros.
I do not know what that is.
Basically, they with that source book for 5e, they came out with a system where like the entire Therosian pantheon was taken from Magic and put into a D&D setting. And basically, if you if you have one of them that you follow and consistently respect, and you do things that are in their interests, you gain piety, and with that comes bonuses.
Oh, I did a similar system to that with my religion-based classes for gods and shit in my earlier games. But yeah, it's a similar system to that, where you gotta follow the tenets of the ring or the hero or whatever.
Yeah.
And you would gain a point to every battle or something, and then eventually get a stat growth.
Reminds me of a game where we had a shotgun that really fucking hated bandits, and if you could convince it that these enemies were bandit-like enough, it would give you the bonuses.
Oh no, I can hear that debate now. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Bandits and brigands are completely different things. Just pan over to the side. That's a barbarian. That is also not a bandit.
But yeah, so you'd gain like, for example, so a stat growth could include you gaining pluses to checks or HP or walking or whatever. So it could be like, if you complete one level for its whatever thing it needs you to do, you would get a you would have, like, for example, Baldur's growths are based in HP, strength, and luck is its main thing. So you would get a +1 to hit when using swords, and you get a +1 to hit when using swords, and if you slayed a creature that it liked or preferred, you get like a bonus of +2 to the damage. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Also, I'm directly ripping this from Genealogy of the Holy War.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm ripping the rings from Genealogy of the Holy War, but
yeah,
all the other you'll have to wait till after session to get all the goody details of that.
Yeah.
But
is he alright? He's been staring off into space since he put that ring on. Perhaps it is a side effect of the surgery. No, he does this sometimes. It's okay.
Are you okay there, Cordova? You've been staring into space for a little bit.
Oh, so, yeah, you know how you were appraising me about, like, Baldur and his accomplishments and such?
Well, yeah, he's a great crusader, he is, yeah.
You're gonna hold up his fist, the one that has the finger that has the ring on it. Yeah, he's right here.
Wait, you tell me he's in that ring?
Yes.
You must be joking with me.
No, we just had a very thoughtful discussion.
Wow, he's in the ring?
With the steel chair?
What?
Yeah, no, I'm not exactly meaning to sound crazy here, but, yeah, he's right here. How did you get here, by the way? He's gonna turn to the ring.
Oh, my story of how I got here?
Yeah.
Well, for when I was fighting in the war, I was helping out some bird people escape from the clutches of some fell caster of sorts. Upon doing so, he petrified me. I was trying to protect them, and he was about to cast a spell, ricocheting it. I used my earthen magic to encase him within rock, but he did the same to me. Upon doing so, I was then petrified to stone. Seeing as my only option was to enlist myself into a ring that I held, I poured all my heart and soul and my magic into that ring, hoping that I would live on. It appears those bird people, seeing as wanting to protect me of some sort, stuck me in a chest here to be waited until whatever came, I guess.
I'm gonna go ahead and relay all of that. Okay, so, hey, Alurs, I think he was trying to help against Ruth. Got into an exchange with him. They both ended up encased in stone. Well, okay, Ruth was encased in stone and Baldur was petrified. He, went and poured himself into this as a last-ditch attempt to, well, persist.
Nods along. Not sure why you're telling her, but nods along.
Well, because he described him as like some sort of fell caster, and I don't know whether or not that particularly sounds, I don't know, like are liches referred to as fell casters, or...
Who are you asking?
Currently talking to others.
DM, do I know if liches are typically referred to as fellcasters?
Roll me a history check.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not getting that one even with a guidance. 10.
Reroll with advantage because you're undead knowledge.
Let's see. History. 15. No. 18.
So, your knowledge comes back as this, that you would know, and upon you knowing, it's as follows, that it's an old name, like a very old name, that evil casters of some undead of some undead magnitude, or dark casters or whatever, were called fell casters, to a kind of like an iconography with them of like the fell dragon, is where like the only way they could be so evil or to have such dark power is from the fell dragon. But obviously Grimm has been sealed away for...
Hellcasters?
Take 2 more psychic damage. Or is that a genuine question?
No, I'll take the damage.
Okay, so that it's a very old title, but even though Grimm has been, he's been sealed for a very fucking long time, so the old title of Fellcaster is like, it doesn't even make sense anymore within the modern context, because Nosh rose up, but it wasn't connected to Grimm in any way. Like, they just weren't a part of each other, so it's kind of like it's like someone bringing up an old English, like old fucking Latin title, and they're like, what the hell? And they try to look it up, and it's like, the hell? There's no definition for this.
Like that old job title where you had to be in charge of counting the number of deer in the area.
Yeah. But no,
Well,
non-exposit, it is an old name for an undead caster, past the point of time.
and now you know the rest of the story.
Whoa. So it was probably Ruth.
Yeah.
He does seem ruthless enough. There might be some truth to that.
All right.
Please don't crucify me for that shit.
Take 2 more points of psychic damage.
Gordas just passed through that solid wood wall.
Well,
He was a ghost all along.
he's still attached to my token.
You still there, Hog? Hog?
My hog fell asleep.
Well,
Alright, you did say that. There we go. Symmetrical. Oh no.
So,
DM are in the symmetry.
Nibbles, you there?
Nope.
Yeah, I was just eating and didn't want to be rude.
Oh.
well,
So, now that that's a thing, you all go over to the other door?
And what does Hogs take to all this information?
If you were to sharply cut to the interior of Hog's mind at the moment, you would see a wind-up symbol monkey. Just
Is
going
it,
into that.
yeah, no, and the difference between in combat and out of combat is whether or not it's holding a set of symbols or fucking demon core.
Alright, so we knock on the door. Don't want to be rude.
The door doesn't open.
Alright, and then we back away as Cordova gets his lockpicks out.
Cordova backs up. Hey, you guys want to get out of the way?
Well, I guess Hog doesn't need to move.
Okay, okay. Gonna fucking rake his talons against the stone and shoulder bash.
You shoulder bash through the door. The door was an illusion.
Like, wow. Oh, shit.
Oh wait, no, he phased through it, so we wouldn't have been
Wait,
able to tell with
wait, so
Hog.
the door just looks untouched.
Yep, you just phase through it. It shimmers a little bit.
Hey, the door's fake.
There's some magic.
As you see 2 more chests inside.
Whoa.
Cordova was the harem protagonist all along.
Hey, Boulder, you wouldn't happen to know anything about this room, would you?
What would a ring know about a room?
Why don't we ask, looks over at the nerd?
Well, he stuck to this
Wait.
area pretty much his whole time here.
Oh, alright.
The pass through
Well,
the
Mr.
door, as Gordas just kind of softly steps through and moves on.
Larissa notices her companion is not coming, so she will walk back through and gesture for him to follow.
And I assume Baldur's silence means he probably doesn't know anything about this room. So
Baldur says, "Halt for a brief moment there, Cordova."
Where's his gate?
Who?
Already made that joke.
Fuck. Okay.
For I sense a few of my friends nearby.
Oh boy.
We're gonna catch all the rings before we even end the day. Speed
For I
run.
sense Ode and Hoder.
Odin Hoder? I hardly know.
Sorry, Odo and Hoder.
Okay. What would you have me do about that?
You can talk to them the same as me, but I wouldn't recommend trying to wield two of us.
Yeah, I don't think that would strictly be a good idea.
Well,
But he has 5 fingers, 5 toes, and 2 spikes on his shoulders. It's perfect.
all of me and my compatriots, we got together, and we were very fond of each other. It's been said that no one was able to wield two of our own weapons at the same time. Given how that is, I would give to wager that our souls are within these rings, and, oh, it might not be good for a living person to try to wield two powers, but if you would just converse with them, holding them, you might be able to do just fine.
Okay. So, like, how should I tackle these chests? So,
Well, as you have the ring on, the arcane lock unlocks itself.
oh. Okay. Just open that up. And take out the ring. And oops, it's on my finger. I mean, not really. Not really.
Do you put on the ring of Hoder?
Probably not, given that Baldur just advised against it.
So you hear another voice in your head as you clutch the other ring. "Hello there, Hoder. Are you there, my old compatriot?" "Yes, I'm here. Why are you awakening me at this hour in time?" "Oh, don't be so glum now. I've come with a new compatriot." "Oh, joy, another one." "Oh, brighten up at least. He's a good man." "You say that about everyone." "I mean it this time." "Uh-huh. Okay. You don't...
You were tremendously fun at parties.
What did you say?
I bet you were tremendously fun at parties.
I used to be.
Pray tell, what happened? Got a drama dump?
If looks could kill, you see like a side-eye look of just like a slow deadpan towards you.
Just like a
From
slow
Hoder.
zoom in on the ring. As if
And
they're mugging you.
I just give the ring, like, I said what I said, and I didn't stutter.
Isn't he just a cheery one? He means well, he does. Do you?
I do.
I prefer to be more plane than my
know.
compatriot here.
I do mean well, and I also know well enough to acknowledge that meaning well and doing well are sometimes two very different things.
Before I begin, I am not for the faint of heart.
They don't exactly tolerate faint hearts in the mountains.
I view war as a curse, and the war that I had to go through was that of a curse. I do not wish to be reawoken to another one, if I can so help it. But we need your strength, Hoda! I didn't recall being asked for my strength, and I don't recall needing to awaken for such a time ever again. I'm sorry to say what happened to your daughter, but time has changed. You can't bring her back. Nothing more is said.
Hey, Hodor.
Yes, what is it?
Would you rather face oblivion asleep?
Yes.
Alright. And Cordova just drops him back in the chest and closes it.
Before you do that, Boulder says to you, "No, please don't do that. He says no, but he really wants a yes."
Oh no.
Okay.
He's more of a... doesn't wish to be a burden. He doesn't wish to give a burden or to expel a burden. How do I approach this lightly? Did you already put him back? You already put him back in the chest.
No, he held off when Baldur said to wait.
He is not to know of such things. It is none of his business. If anyone is to say it, then I shall. I am known as the Black Crusader, the Black Knight, Hodor. I have been known to have wielded what some may call a demonic sword in battle. And I was not the most cheery of kind within my reign or my time. But this sword that I hold is one of my own burdens and designs. I care not for the war that's in it, and I care not to use it any more than I have to. This sword took my family, and I'm the only reason why it won't be coming back. Do you understand now?
I comprehend.
And no one else can wield this sword but me. So for the sword that took my family, and the sword of the only person that can wield such a thing, the power that I possess is more of a demonic one than ever before. So paint me as a little bit betrayed if I don't wish to go into battle again and experience the bloodshed and horror of me wiping out soldiers after soldiers and wave of them, with the flick of my wrist, and seeing as my emotions drain away from me like water into a sink.
Ouch. I cut myself on all his edge.
I don't wish to sleep anymore, but I don't wish to see battle needlessly either. I would prefer to only be used in the dire of circumstances, to only be brought out when it is absolutely necessary and no longer than absolutely needed. I will not put up with a holder that chooses battle willy-nilly, or chooses such escapades of fighting and bloodshed without just cause or need. But I won't stand for innocence being blinded either. Children do not need to ever experience the horrors of war. There only needs to be knowledge of such things within history books, never to an active eye. How do you respond, Cordova?
I want to ask you something, Coder.
What is your question?
Up ahead of me is baked in blood. I'll put it bluntly. It is absolutely caked in blood. But the world is potentially facing oblivion again, so I'm going to walk it.
And when oblivion is... Oh, go. Sorry.
I want to ask you, if I carry you with me, would you be able to call me out if I ever get too violent or look like I'm about to go rogue?
I would kill you with your own sword hand.
Then I will carry you with me.
For the briefest moment, you feel as if the two rings kind of like, as one, the one ring of Hodar tries to slip itself onto your finger, as both of them are actively in like a grudge against each other to remain on your hand.
Now, here's the thing. I did phrase it as carry you with me, not like wear you at all times. that was very deliberately worded.
Into the junk drawer you go.
Make me a con save real quick.
Okie dokie. Constitution save. Natural 20.
So you're not taking any damage from this, as you see like a bit of magic begin to spark up between your ring finger and your index finger as he goes to slide himself on your index finger. You just see magic begin to wind up between the two of them as like their souls are coming next to each other, right? As it feels like there's like it feels as if like two negative sides of a magnet are being pushed against each other as they're just like separating as hard as they can before it forces itself on your finger, and a shockwave of red magic is released from the area with a bit of blood mist around, as it slightly dislocated your finger and relocated it to get back onto your finger to be at a different like on a different part of your finger.
Like a different knuckle.
Yeah. To get over your knuckle at the base, and the one on your ring finger is like a little bit below your knuckle.
Alright.
You feel a snap and a slight twinge of pain as he forced himself past that Hodor basically overcame Balder to force past him to remain on your hand.
Alright.
As that happens, your hand then clutches into a fist as he says to you, If you step out of line, I will take this hand and smite you.
Go for the throat.
As your hand is then released and it opens again.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about that. He can be rather... how should I put it? Forceful on people.
No,
No,
I'm
no.
glad he's here.
Does anybody wish to open up another chest? Have a ring interaction?
Yeah, no, I
But
am not,
we
not
could-
approaching that other chest.
We could force Cordova to be a hero protagonist in his own way.
Wait, what? What was that?
You got a harem of
Oh,
spirit men.
okay, you said harem. I didn't hear what you said properly.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but I'm bored, so I'm trying to open this, but oh no, arcane lock, so I guess I can't.
It's not locked. At least I don't think it is.
Did you just,
No.
by the Cactus, did you just invoke canonicity in regard to the existence of the sink?
What?
That was a while ago.
No, yeah, because Hodor did say like water down the sink, or like the drain.
Yep, down the sink drain.
So the chest is open if you wish to open it.
I'm not touching that.
Well, while Cordova is talking to himself, I open up the chest.
You open up the chest to see another ring that is laying there. Do you,
Oh hey Cordova, I found another ring. I say,
the ring of
picking it
Odo.
up.
As
Hey,
you
why don't you talk to that one?
do you slip it on?
Oh, this reminds me of my youth as I flash back to session 2. And I'd slip on the ring.
Hello there, fair maiden, for I am Odo, the Saint Crusader.
Blushes. Baka. No.
For art thou, fair maiden, for what might I be upon your ring finger for?
Oh, you know. Don't make me say it. Oh, no.
Do you come seeking out my dashing looks, or to praise upon me, for I might take you out to such a dinner that we may enjoy each other under the stars?
Yeah, no, Cordova, I think you should take this one after all.
Wait, did the lyrics actually say that?
Oh, do not release me from thine chest. I wish to be upon your hand forevermore. For I was, when I was the Saint Crusader, such a man of words and ladykin alike. I would not want to leave your palm or bosom, for I shall protect you within this night's errant day. My shield and my sword are yours to be. For I sense you are one of the clerical nature. Might we embroider each other that of a saintly knight and holy cleric, to bring upon thine evil, to bring light to this world.
At first she was like, oh, hey, compliments. Yeah, and then it was just like, oh no, oh no, oh no, I need to get this off my hand as soon as possible.
With your divine healing and my aura of holy magic, we shall light the way to ever further dawns. It shall be a path of radiance.
What? Okay, make 2 psychic damage.
I tried.
Hey Cordova, this one's defective. I think you should just stab it with your sword.
Why do you say such cruel words Do you not wish to have a radiant dawn upon thee? I'll take another 2 psychic
Fucking
damage. We shall awaken from this. I'll take another one.
It is your fate.
It is your birthright. We shall make a new war of conquest.
We'll have 3 houses.
You can wield the blazing blade.
And you'll meet all of them. It'll be such a revelation.
Engage with me.
What, you don't like my tactics? Or is that a Final Fantasy? I don't remember. The mobile game.
Shall you do the blessing of being at my side? For what is your name, fair maiden?
So she's like already trying this one off. The moment he was talking about, oh, I don't want to leave your hand or your bosom.
Let me stay here.
Trying to pass the fucking Greg to Cordova is like, I don't know if that's a good idea. These two barely get along as it is.
Yeah, that's why she told you to stab it, like, really
you
hard.
have such beautiful hands.
Yeah.
So soft, supple.
Just open cleavage, insert ring, close cleavage.
You have such beautiful hands, so soft, supple, and delicate, such to be protected in this way of war. But I know why you've chosen me. You've chosen me for me to protect you, for I shall do such within my nights. Within my path, I shall give you protection. For, O clerical maiden of the holy light, the magic of healing and breath of life, what is your name?
Okay, let me just, you look really uncomfortable, Elers. Let me just, I'm not putting this one on, by the way. I'm just holding it.
Do you take it off, Alersa?
Yeah, she was already trying to take it off back here.
Like, I hold my hand out for Alers to, like, put it in my open palm.
You try to take it off. Roll me a charisma save.
Oh, charisma. It had to be that one, huh? 16, but also I do have advantage on charisma saves against magic. Do I count this?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, 16 was the higher.
Alas, if I must breathe my last breath with you and not see you for some time, think of me within your memories, as I shall think of you in mine. As you place the ring upon your hand, Cordova, imagine Lursus is just like, ugh.
Like, already trying to forget.
I mean, it's less like, here, you take this, and more, come on, I want you to stab it real quick. Like, don't even listen to this one.
Okay, Cordova isn't gonna stab it. Fucking Crusaders and shit. Got a little more respect for them. I'm gonna.
Crusaders got a pretty bad reputation outside of this group, and I think this one might be in that camp.
Wait, did they?
Oh, for hello there, my brawny fellow. What big-muscled bird has been holding me? You both hear a notable sigh from both the other two rings. Like, ugh.
Just quietly like, I'm sorry. Shit. I'm sorry.
Odo, please. Please, Odo. Can we not do this today? Put me back in the chest.
I can put Odo back in the chest.
No, for you have not even heard of me yet, for I am Odo, the saintly knight, the holy crusader, the protector of all women.
Just the women.
Well, not just the women. I do have a fancy towards men as well. Such strong-built men, riding upon horseback with their lovely chaps.
He's gonna look towards the other two rings, just kind of quietly imply, like, did this man make advances towards either of you?
He didn't make advances towards me. Not for lack of trying, my dear boy. He never made advances towards us. He's mostly a flirt. He won't do anything outside of that. He likes to play up the chivalrous act and such. And it is no act, my dear friend. I enjoy men and women of all shades and colors. Especially the shapes.
Okay, look, it's awesome.
Starts casually preparing a 6th level dispel magic on the ring since Cordova is not destroying it.
Okay, that.
In such a way as to say, you do it or I do.
Cordova's gonna like close his hand around the ring, just like no.
I do forgive me if I come across as too knightly or forward. It is just within my nature that I wish to give the best that I can give to people. And I give my whole heart and self over to the lovely ladies of the land and the lovely strapped men.
Okay.
For I was a knight, a crusader of the people, rallying them together, giving them cause and alarm, and giving them the protection of one's heart.
Okay, like, I'm all for vehemence and such, but, like, you, like, really off-put my friend here.
Oh, I do apologize. I have not had the touch of a woman for a good number of years.
What's wrong with you, man? Well, I mean, I know you just said what's wrong with you, but, like, come on. Like, you couldn't reel it in for, like, 5 minutes.
I will say that one of my guiltier pleasures was paying only in copper coins so I could feel the touch for a longer time.
I don't really have much to say on the matter.
You can't hear them, anyway.
That.
Okay,
what direction does Cordova take that? Because I know one of them that I was thinking was basically like, only copper coins, you scoundrel, you underpaying scoundrel.
No, like, if it cost 100 gold, he'd pay 100 copper coins.
Now,
The whole meme of I only pay in pennies so I can feel the touch of another woman at McDonald's.
I drive several hundred miles to the local McDonald's where I know a woman works the drive-thru, and I pay entirely in pennies so I can feel the touch of a woman.
okay, might be I haven't heard that one before. Okay. Because, like, how to put this? My friend here's, like, giving the ring some very heavy, like, you know, stabbing to death eyes. And, like, just gonna kind of like ask what were their names? Baldur and shit. Who was the other one?
Well, not
Can't believe I
shit.
fucking
Hoder.
Hoder. Thank you. Is it just kind of like as fucking Baldur and Hoder is just like okay the like yeah, I take it you to have like some respect for him, right?
I have respect for his swordsmanship. He was a great fighter on the battlefield, and he did do exactly as he said. He made a defensible wall, he protected the women and children and men, and he was a very good holy paladin upon the battlefield. It's just off the battlefield where my emotions grew and patience grew thin with his antics. He didn't do anything disrespectful, you could say, but he was much too earnest. He was much too honest with his feelings. It
I like
took
to
And what
headcanon
is-
that it was friendly fire that killed that one.
And what does Hoder say?
Hoder just says, it took a great deal of restraint for me not to kill him. But he was an innocent man at the end of the day, so I could not kill him.
I give a like okay, Alert sees like I give a genuine look of surprise, like just like huh to the Hoder ring when he says because like the okay Hoder using the phrasing innocent man, I take it as not something that he says lightly.
Not really. Not many are innocent in his eyes for being overcritical. Like, Odo...
All I'm hearing is like sexual harassment and being a public menace are not illegal in bird country.
Public menace? Yes. Sexual harassment? Maybe. Occasionally.
Okay.
No more than medieval shit gets up to.
Yeah. So, I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna wear you. I'm gonna fucking.
But you have such a great sword for battle. For I can see that you made you the best of battle with auras, and that of the holy light. You can bring great judgment to the land, in defense or attack.
Okay, counter argument. I'm like 95% sure that if I wait, okay, which fingers are Hoder and Baldur on?
You
at
have
the
your
moment?
index finger and your ring finger. All that's left is I forget what the other finger's called.
There's the middle finger, the
Yeah.
pinky finger.
Sorry, you have your middle and pinky finger.
Okay, counter argument. I'm pretty sure if I like put you on my middle finger or even my pinky, that my hand is probably gonna get ripped apart.
Nonsense! For I shall protect you, my dearest new friend. For no one can stand against the odic force that I bring.
And do you promise that? Because I'm already the only reason why I'm even considering this is because, like, my friend here is very much implying to me that you sort of kind of sexually harassed her.
When he said bosom, he more meant chest, but like hold me to your chest.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Not-
like
not
the
boobs.
point is that's how
Yeah,
Alaric
that's
took
where those
it,
go.
and-
I didn't mean like that. I meant like hold me close to you. Trying to be fancy. I couldn't be fancy.
Just like, hello, my
I mean-
lady. May I rub up against your hand?
okay.
Just like,
Do you want to like? Okay, if it would be more in character, would you like to, I guess, retcon his phrasing to, like, hold me close?
Hold me close to your hold me close, so I may rub against your hand, so I may protect you with your sword hand and your staff. Still creepy,
Like,
but not as creepy.
Would that be, I guess, less egregious?
Like,
to
I want you to,
others?
like, put it like that. His meaning is hold me close to you. I'm keeping the words how they are, because that's what it's coming across is like, oh, rub me against your boobs and hand. What he means is just hold me close. But the words, it's cognitive dissonance. What he means is not
I
what
mean,
he
she
says.
didn't hear that whole conversation.
So very
Like,
much
if they explain to Cordova, like, he frames things poorly, but he doesn't mean it the way that he says, like,
basically,
okay.
I think that's essentially how Cordova would frame it. Like,
But most of the conversation from what I heard was, like, he's not technically guilty, which is not, like, a good defense.
is that what I meant was that he doesn't do anything to anyone. He isn't guilty of anything. He doesn't like when he says he's innocent, right? It's not like a sarcastical, I guess he's innocent because he technically didn't do anything. No, it's like he doesn't do anything, and he phrases things extremely fucking poorly.
Then yeah, I guess
It's like walking up to a person that just had a family member die, and he'd be like, "For they are no longer within the dying; they have fully passed on, and for now we can kill, for their alliance has been killed." When he means that they've gone and passed on, and it sounds like he's making fun of the dead.
Like, okay, so Cordova's going to lay this out for Alaris. Is like, okay, from what I understand, this one is gonna hold up Odo. Sometimes phrases things very, very poorly. From what I understand, so sorry in advance for letting someone else know that you said this, but he's going to point towards a Hoder's ring. This one considers this one to be, and I quote, an innocent man. And from what I understand, that is a high enough bar to hang 99% of people on.
She's going to do that, like, dramatic gulp and, like, look at you like,
Would you prefer that I hold on
going to trust you here, but
if you would
like, if
prefer I
there's
hold on to this one, I would not blame you.
yeah, the smallest inclination, she's going to, like, dispel magic this one to send it on its way.
Hello there, fair maiden, for I'm back within your grasp.
Wait, okay, okay, so, like, Alaris is, like, fine taking this ring now, like, given a second chance?
Yeah, I was saying she's like, I'm trusting you on this one, but if I get the skis again, like, and I can't think of a way he could possibly mean it any other way, he's, like, getting sent on his way to Mercule.
Hello there,
Yeah, no,
my fair maiden, for I am back within your grasp. Ah, I have missed such a wonderful place. Cradled within a woman's touch.
She's looking back at Cordova like, I'm trying.
Cordova's giving her the look like, would you prefer I hold on to this one? Like, say the word and I'll take it.
We're waiting and seeing.
Ba-da-ba-ba. You got the Ring of Odo.
Triumphant trombone music.
It's just like, okay, the second that it gets too much, though, like, just immediately let me know, okay?
She's saving that 6th level slot.
Did you want to do anything, Hog? As
We
you
need to
see,
find him a ghost chest.
as you see the two compatriots of yours talking to each other and then talking about rings as if the rings are talking. Nibbles. Okay, good to know. So, what will you all do?
Are these considered animate objects?
Yes.
Interesting.
For where are we off to now, my fair maiden? What new adventure shall you take me on? For I see the world from your grasp, from your hand, from your gaze.
After you, Cordova.
When you said from your gaze, I was immediately reminded of this like dog this thing called Dogs in Love. It's like this dumb Pokemon thing. And it's just Jolteon with two dads, Umbreon and Espeon. It's like, oh hey, check it out. You know what they say? Step on a crack, break your mother's back. Oh, but I'm A-okay because I got two dads. Nothing escapes his gaze. Oh, you mean my dad's?
Kaneki.
It's another one of those strange doors.
Hey,
That's
you
probably
see...
nothing.
Stop here for a minute. Nope, halt.
Well,
Alright.
Hog, as you all approach down the hallway, right? You get to once again, as the walls slim in each other, and the door gets closer and closer and closer to you, Hog, till eventually it's right here where you all stop.
Tell you it's bad touch.
Only Hog sees it.
I move my hand in front of it in an attempt to pass through it again.
You pass through it.
It's like I'm being grabbed, and it's like pulling in more of me as I reach through. then I just
No,
get
it's like an optical
fat out
illusion
bits.
where you're like the walls are getting slimmer and the doors getting closer and wider. So for you, you pass through, and it's like you just went past a door. For everyone else, though, they just see a very long hallway, and you on the far end of it. Like he just walked forward and nothing happened.
Nice.
Well, we don't see the door, but we have seen this phenomena before. And the last time we saw it, it was a wall of electricity.
So, because you have the rings on, I'd like to say first up, you hear in your head, "Oh, for my fair maiden, watch out! For there appears to be an electrical gate in front of us. I would not want you to be shocked or harmed within its deadly zap.
So yeah, she'll signal Tellius if they've got the means to handle this one too.
Yeah, my mute button got stuck, and when you said you've seen this phenomena, I went do 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 do.
She dispels magic.
Hooray.
Yike.
Oh, for
We
another
solved
strong
your
maiden.
wall of... We solved your wall of lightning puzzle.
For another strong maiden is within your party. Excellent. It appears that you are quite well staffed.
She's trying real hard to ignore him.
As you pass around, he just says, "You could grate cheese on those abs." So you get to this four-way cross here, right? As you see
Looks like we've arrived at a four-way cross here.
in front of
I
you
looked at it a
again,
second.
there is a paper door, a normal door,
And a spirit
and you
door.
see that towards this area you begin to hear some low humming and chanting.
Friends of yours, Gordis? I almost said Gustav.
For I don't have many friends within this place, at least. I wouldn't know where to begin. Not many used my work or liked it thereof.
His work or lack of work?
I think it meant lack of friends.
Oh.
However, the ritual looks really familiar to you, Valerse.
This ritual looks really familiar to me for some reason.
It's like the ritual that was being done in the bottom of a cathedral when you had a wizard friend.
Oh. Hey, Cordova, doesn't this ritual look really familiar? Like one we saw in the bottom of a cathedral?
Gonna wait, the cathedral I was found in, or
Where you got your blood sword from.
oh, yeah, the cathedral I was found in.
Yeah, the Aura murder.
Yeah, I guess this
Ritual.
looks a bit familiar.
Now, is there a blood pope here or a different pope?
I'm getting all the tokens set up.
I
I don't believe you.
gonna have to like write down like Baldur and
I will write out their
Baldur
names.
and Hodor and Odo.
Hodor. Holy shit.
Baldur, Hodor, Odo.
Yeah, you remember Baldur? Because it's like Boulder and Gabe from the guild.
It's like a boulder but bald.
And you remember Hodor and Odo because of my great joke about how we hardly know her. Oh, that's the aura of farming, if I had to guess. Yeah, based on their minions, I think I'm right.
So what are you all gonna do about the chanting and shit?
Do
My
I
chanting's
recognize
better.
any of this?
The ritual?
Well, not the ritual, like where these participants are from.
Another history check.
That big guy looks like a One Piece admiral.
Okay, before I do this history check, dumb question: would either Hodor or Balder know about this either? And be prone to saying anything about it?
I thought you were gonna say, would Alaire say, give me guidance?
No, they would not.
Okay. Also, Alaris, if you would like to give me guidance, and
But
if the
Odo
DM would allow
does.
it, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I was in fact asking you if you remembered, so I don't see why not.
Odo does.
I'm gonna roll the
Yep.
history check.
I
for
guess
this.
unfortunately none of the people here have anything worth saying.
You don't want to ask Odo anything.
Okay, I rolled a 17 modified to an 18.
Okay.
For the history check.
So, in your travels to the north, and coming down towards the south, there was a bandit gang that was known for rituals of the dead, where they would, for a certain price, would go out and do the dirty work for like really dangerous rituals and shit. They were known for kicking up spirits and being general, like a kind of like a chain game for exorcism, right? But they would often cause a lot of shit because they would either mess it up somehow, they wouldn't finish it, or if they weren't paid, they'd be like, okay, we're just going to leave this here and let this destabilize and blow up.
So these are like an organized ritual crime family thing.
What'd you say?
These are like an organized ritual crime family thing?
Organized ritual gang, yeah. They're known enough within the northern region for putting on like blood rituals or carrying out like the darker rituals that are like in like the further mountains for like monsters or dangerous dark creatures, right? But they mostly involve spirits of the dead. Rarely do they do like blood magic. They've done it occasionally, but it's not just something that's common up there. But to see them down south either means that the north is a supremely fucked up, or there's just like no work anymore. So they've either been beaten out. Either way, they're here now. And I can tell you as a DM, that is a boss fight room, so...
Wait, this is a boss fight room? Could have
Wow.
fooled me.
It's a shame that we don't have a jukebox. Because just the idea of like the second we cross into that chamber, the music cuts out.
Well, I sure hope there aren't any jazz bands waiting around here. Enters the boss room.
I thought you were gonna say, I wish we had a jukebox so that it would be like Kung Pao, where the moment the two masters kick off their fight, they start playing Can't Touch This.
My face to your fist style. I'm bleeding, making me the victor.
Hey, these guys are trouble. Like,
I knew they were trouble when I walked in.
Now make it double.
Shame on me now.
Well, I guess pre-fight probably makes sense to cast anything we're gonna cast and prep anything we're gonna prep.
You're saying save
Hey,
it for next session, or...?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or are you wanting to continue with this session?
Yeah, it is. I suppose it is getting a little late. We have been going for like 4 hours,
Well,
which is.
I was gonna say, why don't you go back to the entrance and get your buddy unlocked, and then
Yeah, probably.
do a rest and come back
Yeah,
in.
probably.
But the ritual will be over by the time we rest.
I don't know, like how
just
fast
then
does it
we
look like these guys are
overhear-
going?
I was gonna say, just then we overhear, oh, how much longer is this gonna take? Oh, I'd guesstimate about 9 hours.
Yeah, no. Just then, like one of the lower ranking, like cult bandits, like just like kicks over a bunch of paint, like fucks up a bunch of roses. Like, you fucking idiot! Do you know how long this is gonna take? It's gonna take like 9 hours to fix.
Could roll me an Arcana check to see how long it would take.
Or we see a work schedule, and it's got like all their names showing they're on the shift.
Yeah, no, it's a shift schedule. Fucking Arcana check. Why not? Not one. I didn't think so.
I'll see for Tellius. Tellius got a nat 20.
I remember back to the other ritual taking at least 9 hours, and I go, oh, okay, yeah, we have time for a rest. I remember which spot they're in.
Tellius looks at the ritual and notices they're having to use they don't have the power required to do the full ritual all at once, so they're going to be drawing it out. It's going to take at least a day and a half.
Whoa.
Because they're having to use a bunch of different pentagrams to get it all powered up and everything. They don't have enough power offset to do it, so they have to slowly charge it up. So you got about a day and a half before they can do anything.
Whoa. Maybe we should like take a breather, take our get a hog back in his body, like get our shit together before we take this fight. It's probably going to be a fight, knowing these guys.
Cactus. When I put the ring in the bag of Colding, there's just that other ring from before that tried to tempt her. Just like, first time?
Is this your first time here? I tried to do this once. It was a long time ago. Why, hello there, friend. It's so good to
Do
see
you
a
even
new
still have
face
the
here.
notes of what that ring was supposed to be?
No, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I figured.
I have no fuck-ass idea.
Yeah, because your notes got wiped out.
Well, also, it's like, it was session 2 of this campaign. All I remember is it being like, I could give you anything you want. Just put me on. And Alarissa was like, I know a good deal when I see one. Disgusting. And put it in the bag. That's why with Mercule, it was like, look at all these benefits. It's like, no, you're going to have to make it way worse for me to agree to this deal.
Yes, shall we march back to the entrance?
Indubitably.
Well,
Hold on, before you
Any-
march individually, let me just...
Yeah, I was going to say, we could just
like
tag the whole
anything.
group.
I guess, like, can we ask, is there anything significant that would happen at any particular point on the way back?
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Not
Ooh, piece of
really.
candy.
Besides you holding up the guillotine again.
Well,
I mean, there's the 2 doors there, right? But, like, you'll have to, like, go through them and shit.
La noble vermine.
As you get back to the entrance, where Nibbles' body is.
Nibbles?
Sorry.
What happened to Hog's body?
Sorry,
Okay.
Hog's body. Hog, you see your cold, limpless body there.
I float over toward my body, and and try to try to fit back in.
You instantly get sucked into your body as you're dropped onto the ground as your face hits the concrete.
How do I hit the ground when I'm already on the ground?
You're standing stock still upward.
You're T-posing.
Like you're just standing there until you're not. Like while the spirit was away, the body just stands there. It happened with my character too.
Oh, I thought I was slumped over on the ground.
No, you stood there still, and then now you drop to the ground.
Now you land on your face.
And now you become Danny Phantom.
And now we can end